I hope you guys are ready for today's Advent Calendar video because today we're going to be opening up one of my favorites. This is the Vogue 2025 Advent Calendar. This one is one of the highest priced, one of the most luxurious, but also truly one of my favorites. It's usually such a joy to open, but if you followed along every year, then you might have noticed this is a little bit different, okay? Yes, it's still huge. I'm holding it like it's nothing because I'm strong, but even with how big this looks and is, I'm telling you, this is smaller than the last 2 years, and it makes me a little bit nervous. I don't know what all has changed in here, but it feels like a lot. And I hope that doesn't mean there's going to be a change in satisfaction with this calendar. As with a lot of these, the price did go up this year. It was $519 US plus a $75 shipping, which technically I think 30 of it was refunded back to me. Like they sent an email saying they overcharged. So I appreciate that. You know, they could have kept it all. And the value on this is $2,133. Now, technically that is also the highest value, only by $33, but at least if it's going to be the most expensive, it has the most value. And just looking at the outside here, it is really beautiful. It kind of reminds me more of like the Harrods one and also the Liberty London, just because it looks like a building. And honestly, I feel like this door is barely hanging on, like seriously. But inside, you can see how it's definitely different this year than it has been in past years. It looks like it's kind of a closet theme going on, which is cute and is Vogue. I'll show you 2023 and 2024. They are stunning. The outsides are not anything necessarily special, but inside each box is the same size and they're different vintage covers of Vogue, which I just thought was beautiful. I have kept both those Advent calendars throughout the years because I think they're stunning and I keep my ornaments in them. So this year's definitely different. It's not uniform size boxes. We're not getting vintage covers of Vogue. So I'm already a little thrown off. And like I said, I'm a little nervous. And as much as this is a luxury kind of beauty Advent calendar, they definitely put in lifestyle pieces in here as well. So let's just get into the calendar. It's a little difficult to hold up, but one is right here and it's quite small. It's just so different, but let's see what's in box number one, day number one. Looks like we're getting a product from Ilia. It's the multi-stick in the shade Ladybird. Let's swatch it out. I don't know if I've tried any of these, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited because, oh, I think I have really a long time ago though. It's been a while. Let's see, let's get this swatched out. It's a pretty waxy stick, so I felt like it needed some warmth to really get going, but pretty color. Including blushes can be kind of difficult because obviously we all have different skin tones. What's gonna work for one person isn't necessarily gonna work for everyone, but I like that this is something a little more mid-tone, so it has a better possibility of potentially working for everyone. I will say though, it definitely smells strong of crayon. I know that Ilia is more natural, so maybe that's just kind of the smell of it, but it's definitely a little pungent. And to give you a price on this, this retails at full price for $36 at Sephora. Moving on to day number two, this one's pretty big. It looks like we're getting a K-beauty product. This is from Beauty of Joseon, and it is the Dynasty Cream. I don't think I've ever tried this. I know the sunscreen from them is super popular. Oh, and I'm realizing there's another item in here. Is that what we're gonna get? Oh no. Okay, this looks like it's a sample of the sunscreen. It's the Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. Technically 2 items in here. I remember last year the Cult Beauty one having multiple items if I remember correctly, but I don't know if that's been tradition with the Vogue Advent calendars before. This is the 100 milliliter size, which is a bigger size for this, and on their website it retails for $48, but it is currently marked down to $34, so I'm still gonna count the $48. I don't know if that's on sale or what. If you've tried this or have any thoughts on it, definitely let me know. Moving on to day number 3. This one's pretty heavy. Oh, how fun. Okay, it's a Flamingo Estate product and it smells like tomato. Yeah, it's the Roma Heirloom Tomato Candle. Love the packaging and it's a decent size. I mean, it's still a small candle for sure, but I feel like so many times in Advent calendars, you're getting the tiny little votives or maybe like a tea light, like very small. This one's definitely decent and it smells great. I like a tomato scent, especially around the kitchen. That can be really great. It's green, a little earthy, but still fresh. Really, really nice. A little bitter too. I've had Flamingo Estate on my list to try for so long and haven't tried anything yet. So very exciting. All right, I'm trying to find this online and I don't think that they sell the 4 ounce individually, or at least I'm not able to find it. The normal size candle is 8 ounces, so double the size. And that retails for $64. So I don't know, should I just cut it in half? I usually don't do that. I don't know what to do. I feel like it's substantial enough to count. So I'm gonna break my own rules and count this as $32. This is so difficult. Okay, we're on to day number 4. It's a Skinny Legend. Ooh, and I already see Lisa Eldridge popping out, which has me very excited. It's the Kitten Flick liquid eyeliner, okay, in black. I'm not really a liquid eyeliner girl, so this isn't really for me, but I love the brand. I do think a lot of people use this type of product, and maybe I'll get back into a little liquid eyeliner. I did a little wing today anyway, so maybe it's a sign. Honestly, I'll take any of the Lisa Eldridge products in these advent calendars, like keep them coming. So definitely happy with this one. This is full size and it retails for $32. And I'm also seeing that it has an Allure Best of Beauty for 2024 and 2025. I mean, it's questionable, you know, how those get on there, but that does make me even more excited to try it. I can't lie. Moving on to day number 5. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got a Nuxe oil. I feel like this is like a hero product. Like people love the Nuxe oil, as well as I remember the lip product, like the lip mask or lip balm in a pot being very popular as well. Please don't make me say this, guys. I'm going to butcher it, but it's the multi-purpose dry oil from them. You can use it on the face, body, or hair. And I know what people really love is the scent. So I'm going to be adventurous here and spray oil on my bed. It's one of those more subtle scents of a product, but that becomes something you really like, if that makes sense. It feels nice. It did sink in fast, and I don't know, it kind of smells like an expensive sunscreen, like the flowers in sunscreen. I don't know if it's jasmine or some other like white floral. Okay, for price, this is the 100 milliliter bottle, and it retails for $43 on Ulta. Although I'm not super into body oil myself, I do think that this is a nice one in here, and I think people would get a lot of use. So not bad. I feel like right now I like what I'm getting, but for some reason I'm still like a little underwhelmed. I don't know if I'm just like, I don't know, waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's how I feel. Okay, it looks like number 6 is another one of those skinny little tubes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is from Vive. I've never tried any products from Vive. This brand has been on my list. I've wanted to try eyeshadows, lip products, like so much. And this is the Modern Mascara in Midnight Black. It's an absolutely beautiful container. It's like weighted. It's a square in metal. Like, okay. And I'm showing you guys the wand because honestly, I want to use this. Very thick. I was not expecting it to be as big as it is. It kind of has a hourglass shape to it. It kind of reminds me of a Too Faced mascara. I'm interested to try that. Really, I was gonna say pleasantly surprised by the packaging, but honestly, this is kind of what I expected it to feel like when I got it, and I'm just so glad that it's like delivering on that luxury element. So very excited for this. Never tried anything from Vive. For me personally, I love when I get to explore new brands or explore new products in the advent calendars, so this one's a major win. This is obviously the full size, and for a price, this retails for $29. Okay, guys, we're on to day 7, and it's this top box, which is pretty big. I think it's like the biggest one we've opened so far, and it looks like something from Therabody. Okay. I'm telling you, by the end of this, that door is going to be off. I'm telling you, it's already like ripped up the side, which is again a little disappointing because I do like keeping these calendars. But let's talk about this Therabody. Okay, I was kind of giving it the side eye. It's in a nice pouch. It seems like it's an eye mask, which, you know, I'm no stranger to eye masks in the advent calendars, but my issue is I must have a big old fat head, okay? I mean, I am bigger, but damn, my head must be big too because every single mask I've ever gotten is just way too tight on my head. I'm like, there's no way I could sleep. Like, there's no way I'm getting to sleep. I feel like I'm being constricted. I'm being eaten by a python. What is this? Okay, you plug it in. What is this thing? What is this? It's a sleep mask. There's a charging port at the top. It honestly looks nice and it's adjustable. Thank goodness. Hopefully we can get something to fit this noggin. Oh my gosh, this thing is expensive. I'm over here side-eyeing one of the most expensive things. $109.99 at Ulta is how much the sleep mask with gentle vibration. That's why it needs to be charged. It's vibrating. It's like a vibrator for your face. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's like settings. Yeah. Oh, you can, it kind of pulses. I'm telling you, vibrator for your face. If you have any experience with the Therabody that you're wanting to share, let me know if you have this, if you like it. I'm very intrigued. And again, I'm just excited that it potentially could even just fit my face. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark, but there is kind of this puffy area around and then your eyes kind of can be in the middle. And I like the idea that your eye isn't specifically being pressed on. So anyway, okay, I'm actually more excited about this than I thought I would be. I'll take the little self-care moment. Okay. This turned turned around fast, I'm telling you. I was definitely nervous when I saw this in the box. Okay, we're 7 days in, and I'm gonna add up really fast just where we're at. I kind of wanted to get an idea of how much value we've opened compared to how much more value we should have in the box. Okay, with all 7 days added up, we're at a total of $329.99 of value. If we subtract that from the $2,133, that means we still have $1,803 left. We're gonna need to get a lot more of things like the Therabody to make this work out. I'm gonna keep you updated. I'll keep you updated on this. Okay, I'm gonna leave the calendar down for a little bit, hopefully so that door will stay on. And we're on to day number 8, and let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, this is a brand I feel like we see a lot in the UK Advent calendars. This is from VOGUE, and it's the Super Seed Facial Oil. It's 50 milliliters, and I have a feeling this thing is gonna retail for a lot. This brand just does. It kind of reminds me of like 111 Skin, any of those like higher end skincare brands you see at like bigger department stores. On the site Inspire Beauty, this retails for $114 for the 50 milliliters, so definitely expensive. I'm not gonna lie, I thought maybe it would even creep up higher than that, but if you've tried this and you think it's good, let me know if it's something I need to try out. Day number 9, it looks like we're getting something from Champo, I think is how you say it. We've gotten this before. I've seen this in so many, which I kind of go two ways about. Either that means to me it's like a really popular product, there's a reason people want it, or it has a really good marketing team on the back end and it's getting it into all the Advent calendars, if that makes sense. But this is the Growth Serum. It's formulated to thicken, volumize, and strengthen hair. I remember having a shampoo from this brand and trying it, and I hated the smell so much. So we'll see if I dig into this. Again, I'm asking for your help if you guys have tried this, because, you know, the idea of thickened, volumized, and strengthened hair, girl, the few hairs I have here are like screaming out, yeah, like they're excited. So if you tell me it's good, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm on their website. I swear to God, I've read this before, because I'm like, one sold every minute, and I can remember like I'm having a deja vu flashback right now of saying that before. So here we are like clockwork once again, and this for the 30 mil retails for $54. Maybe now it'll click with me. Sometimes that is what happens with beauty products. Like, I used to not wear nails, and now I can't imagine not, you know, doing my nails, putting on press-on. So things definitely change. With that, I also now am into sheet masks, and it's so funny because it was one of the things I didn't want in the Advent calendars before, and now that I like them and I want them, I swear to you, I've gotten like barely any this year so far. I'm like, where are the face masks? I have my fingers crossed for all the Advent calendars are gonna open. I'm like, please, like, I'll actually use them now. Okay, day 10's a little different. It's on the side here. I'm telling you, I'm so awkward with these boxes. I'm like resting them on my whole body. But let's open day number 10. It's like a skinny guy, but skinny this way, not skinny this way. Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this. This is from Izumaya. It's the Sculpt 01 Metal, the perfect companion for mastering every contour. This is one of those things, like, I'm not gonna spend the money on this, but I'll try it out in the Advent calendar, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way. All right, that's what it looks like when I opened up. It does have a little, like, felt kind of case for it. And what this is like kind of a metal gua sha, I'm assuming. Like, it's a little bit different though. It kind of looks like a pick. It's really cool. It's heavy. It's cold. I'm definitely going to need to look up some tutorials on how to do this, but I definitely love the idea of like some lymphatic drainage. It says whether you're adding definition to the cheekbones or creating bold, striking lines, engineered for professionals and beauty enthusiasts alike. The Sculpt one, so I'm assuming there's a couple other ones. I think there are different shapes. Anyway, this delivers smooth, effortless application, allowing you to create both subtle enhancements and daring sculpted looks with ease. Okay. Over time, right? I mean, like, what? I'm kind of excited to take an evening and kind of figure this out and try it. And I could see some people maybe being upset that they got a tool. Like, let me know what you think. Would you rather get product or would you rather get a tool? I want the mix, and for some reason on this one, the tool is actually more exciting for me. I don't know. Plus, the tool isn't color cosmetics, so it's going to work for everyone. Anyway, this is $60. It's meant for the face, but also the scalp. So that's what this is for, which, hey, maybe I'm going to use that growth serum and this together. Like, I'm going to have a whole self-care moment. I'm way too excited about this. Very happy. All right, we're on day 11, and I don't know. I feel like things are maybe turning around, but in this box, we're getting something from Laura Mercier. It looks like a primer. Man, they really must have made these drawers custom for each product, because this thing fits like a puzzle piece, which also makes me think that's why they changed the way that this box is compared to the other years, because those boxes all were the same size, and as much as that like gave a lot of room, I'm not not even sure if this product would have fit in the old boxes. Anyway, this is the Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer from Laura Mercier. This is the 1 ounce and it retails for $46, so definitely expensive. I actually don't really use primers that much anymore. I'm usually just using sunscreen as both a primer and a moisturizer before I go in with foundation, just because I have such oily skin. And for like everyday life, when I'm not getting into like full glam, I feel like I try to have as little product on my face as possible. But as always, if you love this, let me know your thoughts. We're on to day number 12. Okay, in here. Oh, it's Surratt. I do like the brands. I'm telling you, the brands so far have been very luxury, except for maybe the Beauty of Joseon stuff. I feel like that one I kind of think in my head is more mid-range than like higher end, but it was the bigger size, so it still was a decent price. Anyway, this looks like a cream shadow, the souffle one. I feel like, let me see this color because it kind of looks dark. Yeah, it's almost like a golden brown. Should I swatch it? Yeah, I'll swatch it. Oh yeah, I've tried one of these before. It is like souffle. When they say that, they are talking about the texture, you guys. The milk jelly makeup sticks, that's basically what this is in here. It's like a jello. But let me try to get you a swatch. It's kind of a blackened gold. I feel like that's what you're getting a lot of in here. It's nice and thin though, and I do think that maybe in a different color it would be good, and the formula would be nice. Like it'd stay in place, it wouldn't crease throughout the day. So I don't know if the color is a win for me on this one. And honestly, the texture is very interesting as well. Kind of a fun one for the brand, but I'm not sure how much I love it. And the shade on that is Gris Doux, and for a price, this retails for $48. Moving on to day number 13, which is kind of dead in the middle. Okay, it's a brand I've never heard of, Tilly Sevas. I don't think that's how you say that. Sviaz? I don't know, I'm sorry. A little pouch. Oh, I think it's jewelry. Okay. All right. It looks like it's a toggle, I guess, clasp bracelet. I don't know if it's going to fit me again. Sometimes these things don't. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's really pretty. It's two-tone, so it has the silver and gold. I don't know if it's actually silver or like plated or what. Honestly, though, super cute. I think it'd be great to stack with other things. And I also really like the two-tone, that it's kind of simple. And I almost feel like you could put little charms on it if you wanted to. Okay, so I found this on the website, and it says it's the small silver and gold T-bar clasp on Belcher chain bracelet. It retails for $175. You can buy it right now, and it says it's an 18 karat gold plated brass clasp, and then it's a sterling silver chain made by a member of the Responsible Jewelry Council. I'm not the jewelry expert, I will say. Sometimes I get excited because it's 18 karat plated or whatever, and I remember last year, at least for some earrings, I thought they were good. Other people were like, they're not actually good. So let me know, is 18 karat gold plated good or not? Is that a good price, a fair price? Is that competitive? I don't know if there's like different rules in the UK with how they are more sustainable or sourced or whatever. This fits you. It's freaking cute. I think it's just a cute piece of jewelry to add to your collection. It feels nice. It has some branding stamped on it, which I just think is a nice touch. So I don't know. I like this. I like that it was a little more neutral overall, but also a little bit fun as well. That one was definitely a big ticket item. And moving on to day 14, it looks like something knit. I was going to say socks, but I don't think it's a beanie. Okay. It's a beanie from Loop Cashmere. It's one size. It feels nice, but not overly soft, which I actually appreciate because sometimes with knits, like, I don't know, I'm in California, so luckily it doesn't get super cold here, but I swear, I don't know how anyone can have a sweater longer than like 3 wears. It's going to get so pilled, even if it's nice material, it's cashmere or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is I feel like this knit could actually take some wear without looking like horrendous immediately. Let's look it up. All right, I believe this is the midnight blue color, and this retails for $105 on the Loop website, so definitely expensive, and I do appreciate that it's, again, nice materials, all that. It fits, I feel like, a Vogue Advent Calendar. I don't know if we've ever gotten a beanie before, so I kind of like it. Do I think it's worth $104, though? I don't know. I don't know about that. Would I buy it? I don't know about that. Okay, let's move on to day 15. I don't know, man. I'm sitting here really thinking about what we're getting, and I'm like, ooh, okay, we're getting some stuff from Machete. This looks like a hairpin. Is that what they're called? I don't know. You like do a little twist and put it back. And then also a clip, which I know this brand is very expensive. And I do like the tortoiseshell. It looks nice. I'm not going to, it's nice. It's hard for me to tell if this is the grande size or the midi size, which makes it either 35 or 42. But I kind of want to say it's the bigger one. Yeah, it has more curve to it. So I think it's the $42 classic tortoiseshell grande heirloom claw. I mean, for a claw clip, very expensive, but it does feel nice. It looks nice. The website looks nice. Like, you know, they got the aesthetic down. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Let's see what the pin. I don't even know what we call that. Okay, yeah, this is the French hairpin, and this is the classic tortoise, and it retails for $35. So 42 plus 35 for two like hair clip hair accessories. Very expensive. Okay, we're back up to the top for day number 16. Oh my gosh, can I get it? Oh, Hair by Sam McKnight, a classic of the Advent calendars. This is the Happy Endings Nourishing Balm. I've never tried this. A lot of the times I'll get like the shampoo and conditioners, but I really like the smell of these hair products. It's this really nice like musky, peppery, just like really expensive smelling scent. This is supposed to help with split ends, soften hair, define curls. It kind of seems like it's like a finishing cream, so I'll give that a try, especially on the ends of my hair because it is bleached and can get damaged for sure. And this is the full-size product. It's a 2.7 ounce, and on Violet Gray it retails for $47. Day 17 is another one of those little guys. Let's see. Oh, we're getting a matte blush wand from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. I think I might already have this one. Let me go check. Yes, I do. I actually haven't used this in a while, so maybe this will make me bust it back out. Oh my God. Messy. What am I doing? Take a moment, girl. It is dried out, let me tell you that, but pretty color. I did remember liking these, so maybe I need to bust them back out. I'm definitely not surprised to see Charlotte Tilbury. I think we're 3 for 3 in terms of Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, the first Advent calendar open this season was Charlotte Tilbury, so that one makes sense. But in the last box, we also got some Charlotte Tilbury, and here we are a third time. So definitely a fan favorite brand. Almost forgot to give you a full price, but this retails for $42. We're on to day number 18, which is back here. Let's see. Okay, it says limited edition Charlotte Mensa. It says Manchetti Oil Finishing Mist. It is a hair care product, and it's a shine enhancing mist that adds a finishing touch to your style. It tames flyaways and seals in a beautiful glossy shine. I wonder if that'll be good for my slick bags. Here's what it looks like. It is a glass bottle. Okay, I've never heard of this brand before, so I'm kind of excited to try it. Usually hair products, like they have to be specific to really work for me, but I have a little bit of hope this one might work. Okay, looking this up, this is the 100 mil. Now it does say limited edition, and I don't know if that's why the packaging looks different, but on Derm Store, this retails for $48.38, but the packaging is all black. If you tried this, let us know your thoughts, as always. Okay, guys, 19's pretty big, so like, look at that. It just kept coming out. Oh, wow. Sol de Janeiro. Was not expecting that to be in here, but this is the Beija Flor Elasti Cream. I love this scent. I've never tried this product. It says it boosts collagen and elasticity, so it's different, I'm assuming, in formula than their, like, original Boom Boom cream. Size, I don't see anything in this size. Maybe that's why I was thrown off, because I knew it wasn't deep enough. This is 5 fluid ounces or 150 mil, and the standard size of this is 8.1 ounces or 240 milliliters. So let me see if I can find this anywhere. Okay, it looks like you can buy this size off the Sol de Janeiro website, and it retails for $36. Okay, I'm glad I looked that up. I was like, it's bigger than like a sample, so where is this? Okay, guys, we're on to day number 20. It's very heavy. Oh my gosh, it's a full-size bottle of perfume. The fragrance lover in me is freaking out right now. This is from the brand Discotheque, which I have gotten a candle from them before in one of the Advent calendars, but not a fragrance, not even a sample of a fragrance. So to get a full bottle has me like excited right now. Like, look at this. Okay, but do we like it? That's a thing. You might get a lot of something you hate, but you might get a lot of something you like. This is called Heathens, Cowboys, and the Santa Ana Winds. Okay, I love that name. We're making it official with the tester strip. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous. Please be good. Oh, it's good. This is really good. It's like a sandalwood fragrance is what I'm assuming. It's dry, really unisex, earthy, kind of like a tea scent though also. Like, it's kind of giving me a mix between like something like, okay, not a dupe, not exact, but Le Labo's Santal 33 and Thé Noir from them. Okay, I'm definitely gonna give this some shots. I was scared it was gonna be something I wouldn't even like, but I think they did a good job on picking a fragrance that was gonna be relatively easy to like overall for picking out a fragrance blind for people. Let's actually look at the notes though. Oh my God, my nose is so good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really proud of myself right now. Okay, top notes on this: Palma Rosa, sweet grass, amorous, tea leaf. Middle notes, sandalwood, cardamom, cedarwood, and in the base, amber, suede, white musk. Oh my gosh, I did such a great job. This was so exciting, and I'm excited to see how much this retails for. This is sold out currently on Ariel Shoshana, but it does retail for $160, so love that. Would prefer this over the bracelet, personally. But you know, scent is very personal, so it might be something that's a win. It might be something that someone doesn't like, but I do love that it's full size. Like, it's beautiful, and I'm grateful it's a win for me. Oh my gosh, I like the packaging too. It's just like compact. You want to smell it? Oh my gosh, you're taking it so serious. Okay, Sam's coming in here to smell. Let's see what he thinks of it. Let's see.
Oh, it's like similar to Santal 33.
Ooh, he said it's similar to Santal 33.
Okay, these are the notes. Pomerosa, sweetgrass, amherst, tea leaf. Then it's sandalwood, cardamom, cedarwood, amber, suede, white musk.
So lots of notes that are similar to Santal 33. I love you. Okay, actually on to day 21. Let's see what we get in here. I'm still right in the high of that last one. Okay, another kind of smelly thing. This is from Verdun, and it's the Nocturne Sleep Mist. I'm assuming it's like a lavender sleep mist, but I've sprayed some of these before, and they smell like literal trash. It smelled so bad, so let's see. Okay. Herbal. I've gotten like bath oils from Verdun before in like other advent calendars, so this feels, at least from what I know of the brand, in their wheelhouse. I don't tend to use these kind of mists when I'm going to sleep or anything, but let's see what we'd have to pay for it. I didn't realize that Verdun and Votary seem like they're maybe like sister brands or something, because their products are sold on the Votary site. Anyway, for 60 milliliters, which is this size, it retails for $44. Let me know if you use a sleep mist or not. I feel like it's one of those products that not that many people actually use. Okay, I definitely want to open number 22 together. If you can see, it's like almost the full length of the calendar. So let's see what we got. Look at this. It's like a whole drawer. Face masks. There's 4 different masks here from Biodance. These are the Bio Collagen Real Deep Masks. I specifically do love a collagen mask over like a regular sheet mask, so I'm beyond excited to try these. I love the way they feel because they stay colder, I feel like, longer, and I need that sometimes. Like, my skin is just, you know, rosacea and redness and flare-ups and but I also like that they keep your skin hydrated the whole time. If you've ever worn a sheet mask longer than you're supposed to, sometimes you're peeling that shit right off your face because it's so dry. Anyway, these you leave on for at least 3 to 4 hours until it turns transparent. So it's one of those. Very, very excited. 4 of them. But that's not all. There's also the Pore Tightening Collagen Cream in here. Okay, let's look at prices. I don't think this brand is like super expensive, but there's also a lot of it in here. I feel like so many of the big drawers so far were products I thought were going to be like more expensive than they are. Expensive things come in small packages. At Sephora, these retail for $5 a piece, or I think you can get a 4-pack of them for $19, so you can save a little bit of money, save $1. So $19 on these. I'm telling you, they took up the biggest drawer for $19. And then for the Pore Perfecting Collagen Peptide Cream, this retails for $29, but it has a 2-star rating on Sephora. Let's see what that one person said. It's the only review. I love Biodance, but this was not good. Didn't do much for my skin other than make it red. No, maybe not the product for me. Okay. In total for value, that was $48. Okay, guys, we're closing in on the 25th day. We're on to 23. I'm seeing some La Mer, but these are baby samples. I know these probably retail for so much, like if you divide out the cream and all that, but y'all know how I feel. Like, as much as La Mer is luxury, I don't feel like little samples of La Mer is luxury to me personally, okay? These are 7 milliliters each. This is the Moisturizing Soft Cream. This is the Rejuvenating Night Cream. I guess for travel, but like, what? To give you and me a little bit of context for price though, for the 1 ounce of the La Mer Rejuvenating Night Cream, it retails for $230. They even sell a smaller size than that, the 0.5 ounce, which this is 0.24 ounces. So it's like half of that price. The half ounce retails for $115, so this would have like half that value about. Let's just round it to $50. Like I told you, even though it's a small sample, it's gonna seem like a lot of money. Again, it just doesn't give me the feel I want from an advent calendar. Let me tell you that. I get it, it's an expensive brand, and like obviously for $519 for the whole calendar, they're not gonna give me the full size of this, which for the 2 ounce it retails for $405, and then you can even buy it in a 3.7 ounce if it's your favorite and you wanna go Costco Costco on it and get it in the value, it's $700 for that. For some prices on the moisturizing soft cream, the 0.5 retails for $100. So again, this is about half that. The 1 ounce retails for $200. The 2 ounce retails for $390. The 3.4 ounce retails for $625. And if you want to go like double Costco on it and get the 8.5 ounce, it's $1,485. Like, I understand that that's a better deal, but can you imagine getting the biggest size of this and then it going bad because you didn't go through it? Like, it would have to be the only cream you're using, right? I don't know. Okay, anyway, technically, this day could retail or give a value of like $100, but I kind of don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Rebel. Y'all, let's move on to day 24. Okay, we're almost there. It's Christmas Eve. I always like to set the mood and remember what actually would be happening if you were opening these day by day by day instead of all of them in one go. What? How did I already open 24, guys? Did I lose my mind earlier and just open 24? Like, I'm sitting here like, what is going on? I'm gonna try to figure it out. Okay, no, I'm over here thinking I lost my goddamn mind. It's the same jewelry company. Let's see what piece of jewelry we got. Oh my gosh, that was like a mind fuck, honestly. Okay, maybe it's a matching necklace. Okay, we're getting a choker necklace with that same kind of T-clasp, I think they called it, but I think of it as a toggle. I don't know if this is gonna fit me. Oh, okay, it does. I can't believe it. I feel like literally usually the jewelry does not fit around my neck or my wrist, but we got it on. I'm kind of excited to maybe wear it. I don't know if I love the toggle as a charm itself necessarily. Let me know what you guys think. Is it cute? Is it not? What do you think? I literally can't get over the fact that I thought I opened 24 already and then had to go on a whole adventure to figure it out and was losing my mind. And then it really was just the same brand. Different item, same brand. Part of me gets it as like a set. And then part of me is like, I don't know if I like that. And I'm telling you, this has been a roller coaster of emotions so far. So for the necklace, this is the gold T-bar on silver Belcher chain. It's $165. I'm going to read a little bit more since we're deeply invested in this brand. It says, here we are seen as one of 13 independent jewelers you should know about, featuring our fave gold and silver T-bar necklace. I don't know if that told us that much more, but it says it's a recycled sterling silver chain. It's handcrafted brass pendant with a 18 karat gold plating. It's a 50 centimeter chain. Again, grateful it honestly fits me. I'm so happy about that. So we have a little set. Okay, guys, let's finish this thing up with day 25. I almost couldn't find day 25 and I was like, is this a 24-day advent calendar? Am I losing literally my mind right now? But there's a day 25. This is Christmas morning and we're getting something from Moschino, Couture, Milano. Okay, all right. It's like a little bag charm, which bag charms are all the rage, or is it, what is this? Yeah, I guess just a little bag charm, and it comes with like, what, authenticity? Is that what this is? Okay, very cute, very trendy, very bold. I don't know if everyone's gonna love it, but I think it's kind of cute. It's very big. Like, the circle itself is quite large. Okay, holy shit. I forget how expensive designer stuff really can be because this is on their website. It's the Big Heart calfskin keychain, so real leather, and it retails for $345, you guys. Holy crap. Okay, I definitely don't think this is worth $345. Like, I've seen some bag charms like the Loewe ones. Those look pretty nice. Like, they're like way more money than this, but this for $345, I don't know. But you know, in the advent calendar, it's all like a different calculation and whatnot. So I'm not going to lie. Like, it's kind of nice to get something designer in here, especially for a Vogue Advent calendar. It feels fitting. When I was editing the video, I realized that the Moschino charm that I was looking at actually has a zipper on the back. And so I think that's why it's more expensive. I couldn't find just the heart without it, like the one I got in the calendar. So I'm assuming it's maybe an exclusive. And like I said, I couldn't find this exact one, but more similar ones without the gold hardware are more at the like $195 price point. So I don't know, I just feel like there's maybe a little bit of discrepancy in price there, or like maybe something to factor in, but I just wanted to mention that. Okay, it feels like a wild card. Honestly, I'm like Okay, we got a full-size perfume, we got a vibrating eye mask, we got the Isamaya metal sculpture, we got little La Mer creams, we got a little candle. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me add this all up and just see where we're at and see if I can get that value that they're claiming. All right, with my calculations, and technically the only thing I didn't count are the La Mer creams. I didn't count them, I know. So that could be an extra like $100, but still I'm at $1,896.99. Even if I were to calculate those in, that still only puts me right at almost $2,000, and we're missing like $133, which depending on where they're getting their prices and sometimes with conversion, maybe that's where that discrepancy is coming from. But I need a minute to think on this because, to be honest, like, this is my favorite advent calendar to open. Like, I just love it, not only for the products, but the experience and all of that. And with the price increase, I'm almost paying like $600 for this advent calendar, and I just don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if someone gifts this to you, absolutely beautiful. And obviously you are getting a lot of products, and I do appreciate that there's like a mix of different products in here. I don't feel like it was just stocked full of like high-end skincare to up the value. I mean, I don't think in any other advent calendar that I've opened, any of the luxury ones, that I've gotten like a designer item if it wasn't like a designer advent calendar, you know what I mean? So on one hand, I do feel like there are some good products in here, some good values in here, but then on the other hand, I'm like, one, would I buy all this stuff? Like, what in here would I actually buy? And I'm like, racking my brain trying to think, you know what I mean? But also, I think the thing that's kind of throwing me off is just experience. I really think one of the big draws for this was the box and the experience of it and kind of the showpiece that it was. And although this box is pretty, don't get me wrong, it just doesn't charm me in the same way. Like, I'm not left with the same feeling. So I don't know, maybe it's just the third year of opening it and it would be hard to top my expectations. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, I'm popping in once again because I've been steeping on this overnight. I've been stewing on it overnight. Not necessarily a negative stew. I feel like I definitely had a lot of expectations since this is my favorite advent calendar, and maybe they were a little high. So there's that, because when I look back, there are some really great products in here, lots of full sizes, maybe not quite the value that it claims, but I do think that experience just definitely changed for me a bit on this one, especially too with the price. So I don't know, I'm feeling more in the middle about it. Like, I could see someone really loving it, and I could also see someone thinking that for, you know, $500, but with shipping almost like $600, it's a lot. I don't know, I guess that's kind of what I said, but I thought I would just kind of update you on my feelings. Do you think the Vogue festive calendar was worth it this year? I think it might be my least favorite out of all the ones I've opened, but I want to know your thoughts, especially if you've seen the other calendars. And if you haven't seen those, I will leave those videos linked down below so you can get caught up and give me your thoughts on which one you think is best or worst, how you would rank them. And there are so many more advent calendars to come this season, so again, if you want to make sure you catch them, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.